Have you ever done something in your life and then instantly regretted it? Like clicking on this video, maybe. I certainly hope not, but if it is the case, I guess you're leaving now, so I'll be seeing you later. Maybe your face looked like this dog over here. I feel like everyone's done that at least once in their life, but luckily there's a subreddit for that called Instant Regret, so that if it was captured on camera, you have a place to put it. So I guess we're gonna go through the top posts of all time. Some of them, because of YouTube's terms of service on violence and fighting and that sort of thing, I probably won't be able to include, but the rest, hey, should be good to go. So number 1, bird tries to drink from glass and falls in. Fairly self-explanatory. How do you fall in though as a bird? You can so I'm out. Never again. I'm over it. Oh God. I can see why this is number 1. That's great. I've been thinking, should I reverse the order that I view these so that the coup de grace, the finale of the video, is the number 1 of all time on the subreddit? Well, hey, it's too late now. That poor thing. Oh, I hope there are a lot of animal posts here. Caught off guard. What do we have here? Okay. We got some flight attendants. All right. Okay. I feel like vlogging on your job is like a flight. Wait, hold on. I feel like oh, I missed it the first time around. I guess they didn't want their relationship to be discovered or something like that. Like, why are you vlogging work on a plane? That's actually probably not, you're probably not allowed to do that as a flight attendant. You have like an airplane tour or something. My car can handle the water. This seems safe. Regret at 23 seconds. This is a long gift then. Yeah, that just seems like a poor idea, honestly. Like, you got a roadblock, you got some, ooh. Yeah, that didn't work too well. That's unfortunate. Oops. I just feel like if I was a police officer in that situation, that is a face of regret right there. Like, what? They must have just been looking on like, what's he doing? Why is he doing that? It's closed for a reason. Why would he think he can? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna let him sit there for a little bit. We'll rescue him in a little while, or he can swim to shore. You know, either way. We'll get that car when it dries back up again. Oops, shouldn't have done it. Kid gets stuck in cows. What does this even mean? Kid gets stuck in cows. Like literally. Wait, is he actually stuck in between the two cows? How does that even happen? She's like, excuse me, are you okay there? He's like, and that's why he never ate beef again. He went vegetarian after that. And whenever anyone asks him why he went vegetarian, he gets to recount the terrifying tale of how he once somehow ended up getting crumpled between two cows that were just chilling, eating some food. Sorry, kid who was in the foreground there. You weren't even the star of the show. Showing off the bottle. Wait. Oh. In fairness, though, why was the box open at the bottom? That doesn't seem very smart. Like, anyone could have made that mistake. You were kind of asking for it. Or maybe the bottom of the box broke. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, or maybe his friends were just trying to be dicks on it. That's a bummer, though. Guess we got to make another run to the grocery store. Penguin makes a brave escape attempt, and it obviously doesn't work too well. Oh, God. You know, the grass is always greener, man. Is someone gonna... Oh, I like how the keeper is just right there, like, not get back in your cage. He's like, oh God, what have I done? What have I done? I didn't want to leave the water. I thought the water continued forever. I thought the water never ended. He'll never try to escape again. Anthony. Don't you just hate that when you accidentally do that? I mean, everyone's had to have done that at least once in their life. I swear, I haven't done that. Don't misinterpret. That was a joke. I'm of the mindset that if you don't want the entire world seeing that sort of thing, probably just avoid putting it into image form ever. Just, don't do it. And I'm the same mindset when it comes to emails and stuff even. Like, obviously, there's some information you prefer that just stays private, but at least when you're drafting your emails, try to envision, what if the entire world saw what I was writing right now? And I try to keep that mindset as best I possibly can, which is why I don't take pictures of things like that. Oh man, there's too much room for error there. Way too much room for error. Seattle news anchor draws a cannon on live TV. Oh, I can see where this is going real quick. I can see where this is gonna be a penis. That doesn't even, you could have completed that and you could have saved it. It's not even close. It's just anyone could have done that, dude. Anyone could, it's not even that bad. It's not even that bad. It's a circle. It's not even like a semicircle at the end. You overreacted on that one, but that's fine. You're all good. Dog on slippery ice. You thought the surface was okay for run. Oh, is this the dog this is the dog that's in the sidebar. I'm glad I know the context for it now. It's like, oh god, I made a terrible mistake. His friend is over there. Like, dude, you should have realized this. You should have. I'm so sorry, my cursor was covering it. His friend over there is like, what are you doing? Dog, what are you doing? I've definitely done that myself too. I've landed so hard on my butt before, slipping on ice, because I'm not accustomed to that sort of climate. When you live in an icy climate, your toes grow suction cups on them. I'm fairly certain that's an evolutionary mechanism, is that people who live in cold climates, they actually have suction cups that are on the bottom of their feet. It's pretty cool. Adaptation. Trying to kick a dog. Don't do that. Why would you try to kick a dog? Why would you? What was the point of that? Why would you? Face planted. That was brilliant instant karma right there. Why would you want to do that? That's not nice. I like how it's animals being bros, what could go wrong, and instant regret all rolled into one sweet video. There's a lot of crossover opportunity here. Animals being bros as well. We had animals being jerks last time. That's another future one. Releasing a squirrel that got trapped in the house. Why is that instant regret? Is it gonna run right back into the house? It's probably gonna run right back into the house. Yep. See, the funny part is I've had a similar situation happen to me. In fact, part of that situation just replayed itself today. I swear to God. This was on a video in a vlog that I posted a while back. I had this gopher thing at my front door, and it was like not in a good way. It was doing pretty badly. Nick like rescued it, put it on the other side of the street, and then it ended up back there later. Like, you stupid thing. We were saving you, and you went right back into the spot that you couldn't get out of. And just today at my front door, another gopher thing. I had to save it. Poor little thing was not good. In any case, finally tall enough to go on this ride, and then you're like, oh, I've made a terrible mistake. Freaking eyeballs are gonna pop out of your head. Good God. They're like, oops. I don't know why I've done this. Oh boy. Okay, happy birthday, boop. Delayed regret. So it's not complete. Ooh, you don't want to. Why would you? Don't do that. Don't. Is it true that, like, it's probably the mom might have caused some of the upsetness there? Because it seems like when it comes to little kids, if they mess up or they do something that seems like it would have hurt, if you just laugh it off and react like nothing happened, oftentimes they'll be like, it cool, no problem. But if you're like, oh God, are you okay? Then they're like, oh. So it's all in the third party reactions to the situation at hand. Like, baby seemed cool with it, but then the mom is like, oh no, and then the baby starts freaking out. So it might have been mom induced. You never know. She had to think fast. This is probably the exact same similar scenario to what played out in my house not too long ago with a champagne bottle exploding. That happened. It did happen. The GIF is on Twitter somewhere. Or no, I think it was in Tom's vlog as well. And I was not privy to it until the next day when I saw it. Playing with an iPad on a boat. Is this one that I've seen? Perhaps? Oh, dude, you are being way too nonchalant with that iPad. Why are you doing that? Oh, is the fish... What are you doing, kiddo? He was holding onto the... Oh, did the iPad fall out of the case? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I didn't catch it the first time around. That's the face of oops. Right now, I'm going to relive my glory moment that I've told many times before, but still, I think it's one of my proudest peak moments in life, which was I was playing Game Boy, Pokemon on Game Boy over a fountain, and I was like 5 years old. My legs were dangling over the fountain. I somehow dropped my Game Boy and managed to just clamp my feet together on the Game Boy, just before it hit the water. I caught that thing. And that kid should have been awesome like I was when I was 5 years old there. Still remember it to this day. I remember the very location it took place. One day I should revisit that spot and pay my respects. Cutting meat too close to the edge of the table. Oh, it's going to be... That's... You know what? It landed on the napkin. It's still good to go. If that happened to me at a nice restaurant, I'd be like, pick that thing right off the napkin, slap it right back on the plate. We're continuing. I don't care how nice. Especially if it were a nice restaurant, for that matter. I'm not wasting that high-quality, expensive steak. Why was your plate halfway off the table, too? That's not good etiquette. Also, I got kicked out of a steakhouse that I go to pretty frequently the other night. That appeared in a Tom vlog, too. I was there, and we've been there so much. This is a total digression, but we've gone there tons of times. Me even more, and wore the same thing that I always wear. Tom shows up wearing shorts. And they're like, there's now like a bouncer at the door, which they never used to have. And he's like, no, Tom, you can't come in. I walk up. I'm like, what's going on? And then the bouncer's like, oh, I didn't see that the pants you were wearing earlier are not acceptable, so you need to leave too. Cool. Thanks, guys. Not going back there again. Pretty sweet. Been there a million times. Okay, anyway. Eyebrow waxing. This just sounds like a... What did you think was going to happen, though, really? Did you think that the hair was not going to come off when you waxed your eyebrow? You thought it was just going to kind of, shorten the hair a little bit, break the hair in half? Yeah, I don't know what you thought was going to happen, but that okay. Yeah, it's a bummer. Sorry about that, but all right, I got your back, bro. I'm trying to figure out like what the That's great. Wait, what was the Was he? I guess he must have like purposefully threw the ball up in the air, pretended he was going to hit the ball, and then just threw the paddle at the other person. That was a brilliant throw, though. In return, it was like perfectly. Wait, let me just examine the throws against each other. No, see, that landed kind of sideways and flat. The return throw, this one though, just perfect. This dude should be like a knife thrower. That would have just like stuck straight into a target. I mean, don't throw a knife in return for a ping pong paddle, but still, that's kind of a dick move. Like literally into the dick move. So kind of a dick move. Kind of a dick move. I'm gonna be honest, kid also looks like he kind of looks like the person who would do that too. Not to stereotype, but you kind of look like the person who would do that. So I'm glad that happened to you. All right, well that was instant regret right there. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the instant regret and you didn't regret watching this video yourself. If you're still here and you're regretting it, it really wasn't like instant enough regret. It was kind of like just delayed, prolonged regret that must have built up over time, and now we're here, and you're like, well, that was a waste of my life. Might be the case, in which case, I'm sorry, I can't refund your time, though. So, that's all. Make sure to like if you like, check the playlist in the description if you want to see more of these, and subscribe if you're not already. And you can listen to the music playing right now if you enjoy it over on the music link in the outro. I'll see you next time.